How to find lengthy model numbers on the QPL. PG&E's Qualified Products List, otherwise known as the QPL, is a comprehensive list of all LED fixtures that qualify for rebates and incentives. The QPL pulls data from the Design Lights Consortium and also Energy Star. PG&E then applies a number of filters to meet our program eligibility requirements. The data is then compiled to create our Qualified Products List. Simple enough. The challenge is, however, that because the lighting industry is so large, there are literally thousands upon thousands of fixtures on our QPL. Additionally, manufacturers often have many variations of the same product, which can make finding an exact match a bit like trying to find your car after holiday shopping. Our goal with this video is to help you save time and effort by showing you a few tricks that we've learned when you're trying to look up a fixture with a lengthy model number. And the best way to do that is with a demo. So here's the lengthy model number that we'll use for this demo. First, I'll bring up the Qualified Products List located at www.pge.com/ledqpl. Next, what I'll do is I will take the entire model number and I will paste it into the search field and click on Go. Sometimes you'll get lucky. Oftentimes, however, you'll need to back into the model number by refining the search a few characters at a time. So let me show you how you do that. Because you'll be referencing the model number many times throughout your search, what I like to do is to take the full model number and just paste it into the URL field on my browser. That way it's visible as I conduct the search. First, what I'll do is I'll take roughly half of this model number and I'm going to delete it. This brought up 74 fixtures. My goal is to filter down this list to as few fixtures as I possibly can. I'll do this by adding a few characters to the model number and then click on Go. As you can see, when I add more characters, the list gets smaller and smaller. Okay, we have one fixture. That's great, right? Actually, it's not, because this isn't the fixture that I'm looking for. You'll see that there's a discrepancy where this is the color temperature L850 and I'm looking for L840. So what happened? I think what has happened is that the model number that I was looking for isn't how it's going to be listed on the QPL. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete out the last characters that references the voltage, the U in V. And now you'll see that I have 17 fixtures. I could, if I wanted to, scroll down and see if I can find what I'm looking for. That, however, would be a challenge. Instead, what I'm going to do is to click on this Download Results link. This will download the filtered list into an Excel file. When we open it up, we can see all the model numbers in a single column. And I think we all can agree that this is a bit easier on the eyes than it is to scroll through the list. Let's go ahead and resize my window so that I can see the model number in the URL field behind it. Our goal here is to filter out what doesn't qualify. If you want to set up a filter in Excel, that's fine. What I'm going to do is simply delete the model numbers that aren't an exact match. If you remember, we had searched up until the -CL. First, we'll delete out any model numbers that are not an exact match with the -CL. Next up in the model number is the voltage. You can see here that the voltage is encompassed by brackets. Brackets are used when more than one option qualify. You might also see a string of X's. X's are what might be referred to as a wildcard, simply meaning that that portion of the model number isn't important from a qualification standpoint and that all options qualify. In this case, you can see that all voltages qualify. We'll then move to the next set of brackets, which indicate the emergency options. Since all emergency options are acceptable, we'll then move to the next set of characters, which you can see are not encompassed by brackets. In this case, we're looking for the color temperature that equals L840. So we'll delete out the model numbers that aren't an exact match with the L840. Next, we're looking for the -ED1, so we can delete out these two. Finally, we're looking for the -MP, which you can see that both of these model numbers are a match. In fact, they're exactly the same model number. Now we'll copy the model number and bring it into the QPL and paste it into the search field. Now you might be wondering why this fixture is listed twice. That's because this fixture is DLC approved for both high bay aisle luminaires and also high bay luminaires for commercial industrial buildings. As long as the model numbers are a match and you're adhering to the eligibility requirements in the lighting catalog, you're good to go. You'll also notice that you have two different rebates codes, this LD101 and the LD111. That's because this is an LED high bay. And if you look at the rebate code for LED high bays, we have two different rebate codes depending on what you're replacing. If you're replacing metal halides, you'll use the lower rebate code, this LD101 in this case. Or if you're replacing fluorescents, you would use the higher rebate code. In this case, that's the LD111. Let's go back to our QPL. Based on what you've seen so far in this video, you might be thinking that looking up fixtures on the QPL is very time-consuming. The truth is that the vast majority of the fixture model numbers are relatively easy to find. The reason we chose this fixture is because it's one of the more challenging model numbers that we've come across. It's challenging to locate because this manufacturer offers several customizable options to meet the lighting requirements of the project. Like anything else, the more experience you have in navigating the QPL, the more proficient you'll get at quickly locating fixtures. As we wrap up, let's quickly take a look at the calculator. Over on the right-hand side, you'll see a box titled Rebate Information. If the channel equals deemed, you can click on it to bring up a calculator. Simply type in the number of fixtures and the calculator will calculate out the available rebate amount. This saves you from having to cross-reference the rebate table in the lighting catalog. It also provides additional confidence to your customers that the project qualifies. Again, just make sure that you follow the eligibility requirements in the rebate catalog and also watch the video on the terms and conditions of the deemed rebate program. Finally, you want to make sure that you're aware of any looming deadlines or rebate changes that could impact your project. Before you go, be sure to capture a screenshot. You'll want to go ahead and expand the view product details because you want to make sure that your screenshot includes this time date stamp found at the bottom. Thank you for watching. We hope this video has been helpful. If you haven't done so already, be sure to check out the companion video to this one titled Overview of PG&E's Qualified Products List, and also check out the frequently asked questions available at pge.com/tradeprohelp. Before you log off, we wanted to remind you that you can keep up to date with rebate changes by visiting the latest news section of our website, located at www.pge.com/tradepro. Thank you.